I almost said something that you recorded it.
So you should go ahead and say it. If the
Nah, I'm
citizens
good.
can't hear it, then it ain't
Shit,
real. What you gotta
hell
say, B?
no.
What you gotta say, man? Because it was an
Oh,
insult towards me.
no. Go ahead, Sean. I don't have nothing to say.
Mm.
What up, y'all? This Real Ninja Reviews, man. We back for the first time. Got whole new Mitty Smith.
Whole new. Wow, he just disrespected my name, but it's all good.
Mm.
But no, I ain't gonna do you like that, be new, man. Let's give it up for the handsome, debonair, smooth face, be new.
Uh, oh, I also want to say we need to give a shout out to Indica Flower. Just want to give
No,
her.
we
And
don't.
we just wanna smooth right over Brian talking about that rockety bullshit again. We back again today, man. Smooth Smith, what's good, dog?
That's because this dude cut his beard and his stash and his goatee and his soul off his face. I don't understand. I don't understand. Before we recorded, I asked him why he did it before we recorded because I didn't want to seem like I was hating on him or trying to like ask him why he did that shit for clout. And let's just say the answer underwhelmed. Okay,
AKA made absolutely no sense.
it was
AKA made sense.
it was a very underwhelming answer. All right,
It just wasn't an answer they liked.
no, it got nothing to do with like or dislike. This is not
It's
about that.
non-satisfactory, is what I'm
It's
saying.
not feasible.
It's not good enough. It's not a good enough answer. You know what I mean? So, fellas, the fellas out here, or the people. Let me not be rude. The people out here with facial hair that choose to have facial hair. Could you please tell me a reason? Or give me a reason why you would cut all of it off and you're not forced to. Like you're not forced to. Like nothing is saying you need to have this hair cut off for a job, for an
Like you ain't
event.
gotta have a perfectly sealed
Yeah,
mask.
yeah, nothing. There's no necessity to this. There's even, I dare say, there's no threat of physical uncomfort or physical harm from what I can get from what I can gather from the answer that was given before I recorded this start. So I just I would never understand. I would never
Wildered
understand.
Smitty.
I've been asking this question for, let's say, the better part of 22 years, 23 years. We got
Eight
some
times
list.
a year.
We got no. I'm talking about for 23 years, not 23 times a year. I mean, we probably could, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about right. Oh yeah, you said 8 times a year, right? Okay, so look, for all these years, it's been a 2 decades plus. B New has had the most luscious of facial hairs. You know what I'm saying? My dude had a full beard by the time we was like 11. I'm talking about full though, like full. Like this nigga needs to shave, and if he don't,
Oh,
it's gonna be a problem. Type.
I don't know. I feel like Brown was a Zeke in school then, boy. With all that facial hair.
Dude, he was. So the thing that so that I think having all that facial hair for this long has, really impacted his decision making on his facial hair choices in adulthood.
Man.
Oh man, I love you, be new man. You my boy, man. What you been on, bro?
Nice on you, dog. I do it too. What you on, man?
I said all that. I said all that. I want to know from the man who cut all his shit off what he been on. It come back to me.
Some bullshit.
Well, yeah. Well, pretty much I've been watching some Netflix movies. I
Be still,
watched
nigga.
I watched Bad Trip, and that movie, yeah.
Ah,
Uh
that was, yeah.
it was funny. Like I will say that, but the jokes were a little extreme to me. But that's in that mode of Jackass and I want to
That
say
move. Go ahead, my bad.
ridiculousness. Well, I like ridiculousness, so I can't put them in that category. But like Jackass, the movie itself, I would say it was pretty entertaining. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie. It was just like, god damn, like some of them scenes was just unnecessary. I always think Lil Rel movies are funny anyway, so that's mostly what I've been doing. Oh,
Man,
I'm
look,
sorry.
I
And I've
I
been
gotta.
playing. I forgot real quick. I've been playing this game called Escape Academy. Really good, by the way. It's a
What's it
shooting
on?
game. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and those are the two systems, and PC.
The
But
first
it's
PlayStation
really
and
good.
first Xbox.
The new generation consoles, man. Golly. What you had to say, Smitty?
And look, I was rudely trying to interrupt you, and I'm happy you cut me off. Look, though, Bad Trip was fucking hilarious. That shit. What you ain't even bring up Eric Andre, who was, I'm sure, the driving force behind this nonsense, because that movie was basically an offshoot of one of his TV shows and shit. It was kind of like a skit that was done on Live People. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some of that shit was real. Like some of those reactions and shit was actually real from real folks and
The
stuff.
people that obviously wasn't part of it, those were real reactions. But obviously throughout the movie, you could tell who were the actors or who wasn't. And some of the people was like, who's it? What? Especially that old lady, she was really into it. That shit was hilarious.
I love that damn movie. The first time, it ain't one of them ones you can watch over too many times. It's not. It's just kind of not. It won't have the same effect. But if you watch it for the first time, I had a ball with that movie though. G, I can't even stunt. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you ain't. Well, I'm surprised you ain't love it like I did. I guess I can say that.
Well, I'm not a fan of some of that stuff. Like that's why I've never been a fan of Jackass and stuff. Some of that stuff start getting too extreme for me. I'm like, dude, I can't look at this nonsense that they're doing. And then they do a lot of gross stuff that I'm like, dude,
That's Eric Andre, bro. Eric Andre
he
is a
did
different
something. Yeah, I
cat,
don't want
bro.
to
He a
say it, but it
different.
was just like
Nah,
for the people who watched it know what I'm talking about. I was just like, dude, why?
No, you ain't got to beat around the bush. Eric Andre, I'll help you out. Eric Andre is just comfortable in his sexuality. He one of them brothers that's like comfortable with himself. So when he make his comedy, when he make his videos, when he do his stuff, I mean, he makes sexual jokes, and he makes, like, he's not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm scared of my, who I am as a person, or I'm, my masculinity is threatened, so I'm scared to make things that may appeal, or what I'm saying, seem like, I don't know, not necessarily in a heterosexual light. And I guess that's the best way I can say that. Like, he don't really give a fuck. Like, I love it.
Oh
I think
yeah,
the
I
dude is
mean, I'm just
hilarious. I
saying
think the
that.
shit is
Yeah,
hilarious, bro. Shit was fucking hilarious.
it
But yeah,
I
my
just
bad,
thought
be
they
new,
took it
man.
too far. That's all. Like it was just like, I mean, but for the people, the commentators, or I mean, not the commentators, sorry, the people who was there, they should have known at least that part should have been fake. It was a dude in a fucking suit, man.
Man,
But
all the Tiffany Haddish parts, like, what I'm saying, she act like she like broke out of jail. Y'all gotta watch that movie if y'all ain't seen
no,
Bad Trip on
Tiffany Haddish parts were
Netflix.
funny.
Yeah, that was like some of the funniest stuff that she's ever done. Even though it was some ignorant stuff, it was some of the funniest stuff she ever did, like on a movie for sure.
Yeah.
What you been on, Sean, man? I done fucked everything up. I don't know why y'all letting me do this.
You gonna do it regardless, man. But anyway,
True.
what I've been on, let's see. I ain't been on nothing, man. I just been chilling. Nah, been doing a little bit of everything, man. Watching, playing, creating. Been playing that Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it's good. I mean,
Resident Holes 4.
they pretty much just like made it 30. They just like polished it all the way up to this time, like to this era of gaming. But I've been playing that. I've been playing Long, still entertained by that. Seeing John Wick. That's like, I think that movie gonna break a record for the most action scenes in a movie. Period.
I still gotta go see it, man.
It got an anime scene. And what I mean by that, like, how Goku and Frieza fight took about 15 episodes for something that was 5 minutes, something like that. Where you said longest action scene.
No, it's just like, how like a movie I have like a beginning action scene, a middle action scene, and a final action scene where it's over the top.
Yeah.
Nah, this movie, that shit is all through it, all the way. Like, you would be like, okay, damn, okay, what the like that type of deal.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, John Wick be getting fucked up and be getting up a little bit too quick for me.
Yeah, Call of Duty character.
Dude,
John Wick of duty. Come on.
this dude he jumped out a window, landed on a van, hit his back, lower back. I'm like, God. Got up and started running pigeon-toedly down the street.
The director was like, "Yo, so Keanu, you just hit your back on the roof of a car. So kind of run like it hurt a little bit,
I was like, yeah. Dude, but I gotta say, I've been also watching Wu-Tang, man. And Snowfall, man. I'm still sorry. Last time we was on here, it ain't happened, but rest in peace, Uncle Jerome, man. Whack. But back to the Wu-Tang, though. I gotta say this, man. I don't know if I said it before, but dog from where's the movie Moonlight and Equalizer 2. He got his RZA voice from, but dog, he needs to chill. He sound like like Smitty said, he sound like fucking Christian Bale doing Batman's voice. Like, dude,
I can't take credit for that one. That was Glenn said that shit.
But dude, we'd be like, this is what we're gonna do. There is the Jizza, Inspector Deck, and me, myself, the Abbott. Like, bro, RZA don't sound like that. You know, we got a list, but he don't sound like that. Like,
man,
Christian Bale's scratchy Batman voice.
I love Wu-Tang way too much I understand. I watched enough of it to know that I feel like every single actor that's portraying a Wu-Tang member in that show is good, besides the main one. And just because his voice is just terrible for the, you know what I'm saying, for the role. So I
don't want to sound like a hate train, but dude, like,
not trying to hate, man.
But the prosthetics they use from him be trash too. His fro is overly greasy, pasted on sideburns that go right here, bro. They look terrible.
So what years they in right now in the show? Like currently, where they at?
Early 90s, like not like 95, 96.
Oh, okay. So it's after their first album.
Mm-hmm. He's working on the second album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, forever. Working Wu-Tang forever.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, one of the best hip hop albums of all time, without question. So man, damn. So I take that. What happened on? What else? Is that it? You is that everything?
Yeah, I'm good on that, man. But dude, let's go to gaming real quick, please, because it's fresh on the mind right now. Okay, y'all. So we've been playing Wulong for so long. But anyway, the game is kind of difficult for a lot of people. And this past week, they came out with an update. And this said update pretty much took away all the struggles that everybody who struggled with. One of the bosses, they decreased his health, decreased the amount he attacks, all that, just so people can enjoy it. Am I missing something else, Smitty?
No, I think I thought when I read the patch notes and I seen what happened and I got concrete, for sure factuals on what was coming or what happened, what was coming with the download. I think this may be the weakest shit I have ever seen in gaming. And in the sense of people really complain they way until the developers making the game easier. A game that's supposed to be difficult. Like it's not impossibly difficult. It ain't easy though. It's one of them games you got to really focus on. You got to use your, reflexes, your reaction time. You got to learn patterns. It's not an easy game. It's just not easy. And that first boss, we talked about it. We done talked about it for the last 2-3 episodes. That first boss was literally a gatekeeper to the game. So for them to, make it easier, I understand why they did it though, because the shit was on Game Pass and they trying to sell. They trying to make numbers. Get it. I get that. But it's still the weakest shit I've ever seen in gaming. I've never seen a game where they made the shit easier. Like, they took his health. They took the boss's health down. They made his attacks weaker. They made them happen. I believe they made them occur a little bit less often. They even gave like a tutorial. I thought they should have just gave a tutorial and left it at that and just told people what it is that they had to do and kind of how you got to do it. Whereas us people, who didn't get that, we just had to figure this shit out. Uh, you know, I,
So pretty much, I don't
mm,
mean to interrupt, but what it sounds
No,
like is y'all feel kind of cheated because y'all went through the struggles, trials, and tribulations
not
to
even
whoop
that.
this
Dog.
dude's
Not
I'm
even
not a
that.
ass.
hater. I'm not hater enough to say I feel like I've been shorted or and this ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't bringing me
Well,
up.
I'm not really saying you. I'm saying in general, the people who struggle with the boss, y'all struggle with this boss, but then newer people are coming in. Now they have an easier time
I,
because they changed.
I have an issue with it because what's going to end up happening is it's like it's a cash grab. Clearly, it's a business. There is a reason why they make the game is to make money. Let me not act like I'm, what I'm saying, ignorant to that fact. It's a business. Shit wouldn't come out if it wasn't for the whole purpose of making revenue. Look, they made it easier to get people more into the game because it was on Game Pass and other people downloaded it and thought shit was sweet and it was not. And then they got, what I'm saying, they asses kicked. They made it easier so those people can access the game. But my thing is, what's going to happen is, in a couple bosses, in a couple maybe an hour more into the game, 2 hours into the game, you're gonna run into some shit that's still gonna rough you up. And even not even maybe I'm being a little rude even saying that. Maybe even off of the after him, those first bosses. What people don't get about this genre of game is a lot of people really can't grasp the idea that a regular peon can literally kill you real easily, not a main boss, not somebody big, a regular person, regular
Like for
thing
real.
can take you out like you done, and it can
So,
happen over and over again.
so it's not a situation where you can just be half-ass playing that game.
Never. It's not one of them games you can be on your phone and playing it. It's not one of them things you can just play for fun and trying to be cute and think like, oh, I'm about to get on here and stream and have a good time. You'll fuck around and be on the same part of the game for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes at a time. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? So for them to kind of, I feel like they pulling the wool over people's eyes. In a sense, because they like, hey, you can beat this boss, but as soon as you go against everybody else and everything else, it's still gonna be just as difficult.
Oh, you can beat this boss, but about this next boss though.
I mean, because even think about that bull. I think that was the next one. No, you had to fight that big monkey, those monkeys for the first time. The big monkey gorilla things with the ones that lunge at you with the feet.
And the pig warhog thing too.
Yeah, yeah, the up in the warthog thing that rush you and stuff. You know, if you couldn't beat the first boss, dealing with that ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna lose a few times, if not a lot of times. So I don't know. That may be the weakest move um in game and definitely a 2023, but it may be the weakest move in a long ass time, in my opinion. So
I agree.
mm, it's a whole bunch of gaming stuff popping off though. Uh uh uh.
If anybody remember Toxic Crusaders, they got a beat 'em up coming out, made by the same people who made Streets of Rage and the latest Ninja Turtle game.
They need to put skates to Streets of Rage. Yeah, Streets of Rage to stop playing.
I don't
Older
think
skates.
they did. They're taking out some skates and name him Eddie, but that's his name. But
That's his name. That's Skate's real name. I don't remember.
mm,
Damn, Eddie. Oh
They
man,
probably would name me. Yeah, I thought it was
game.
Eddie. Oh, never
Damn,
mind.
Adam and Eddie. No, did you see those leaks of Grand Theft Auto 6? Those
I
screens.
seen the article, but I didn't read it.
I'm gonna find the post. I'm gonna post them up right here so y'all can see some of the pictures of Grand Theft Auto. I don't know how reliable, what I'm saying, the sources are. Because some people reported it, some people posted it, some people didn't. Some credible folks. We'll see though, but it's Grand Theft Auto. No matter what date they give you, you might as well push it back about 4 or 5 months, if not more than that.
You never know. Did they? I wonder if they even say what city it's gonna be in.
Mm. Oh, even more. No, they added. Oh, they showed a picture of the maps as we showing. It should be up here at some point. But they showed some of the maps. They're combining a lot of the cities, like older cities of the game, into one map. like Vice City, Liberty City, whatever
Los
the other.
Santos.
Yeah, they like combining. I don't know exactly which ones, but I'm sure this map that we posted up will show you. I'm not looking at it right now. Can't tell you. Don't want to mess that up. But yeah, that. So another rumor mill. They're talking about the PS5 Slim. We're seeing stuff about that. That's probably not too far off base though.
But bro, I hate this every console that come out. They make a fat ass version. Then they want to, it lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. And
Why couldn't you just do that the first time?
Because technology changes. And then another 2 years after they make the Slim version, they're going to make the PS5 Slim Pro. And the
They gonna milk the shit out of that shit.
Yep, and the Xbox Series X Pro or Xbox Series X Small XS. They're gonna call it an XS or something extra small. Like, I don't know, something.
XL large.
Yeah. So
Hey, B,
was good.
I meant to ask you, man. What was it you had to talk about, man, with your boy, man? And catching backlash, man.
Oh, Mr. Beast, right? So I want people to understand that I watch Mr. Beast content, but I'm not like the biggest fan of Mr. Beast. I don't watch it like that. But what I do want to say that I have an issue with is when people are complaining for him literally curing blindness, 1,000 people who are blind, which is only an operation that if you have the money, it's an easy procedure. And for tipping a waitress a car. And I've seen on like this little group I'm in where they complained and said, well, they feel like it's tacky and feel like it's disingenuous. And I think that's kind of wrong.
Hey, B, what's funny when I read that, the thing that I can't see why people saying it, because from his inception of being on YouTube, he always showed what he done for people. So why is it a problem now? He's not doing nothing different. But only different he's doing, like, he got more, his pockets are fatter now, so he can help people. And he's helping them. But the fact that he recorded and documented stuff like that, like,
yeah, I think it's people are just bored. It's like, well, I need to cancel somebody. We ain't had to cancel in a while, because if you really think about like you said, his content, he mostly does that. I mean, he does other stuff too, but that's one of the stuff he's known for. I mean, he recreated the chocolate factory. I watched that. That was actually good.
Willy Wonka. You talking about the Willy Wonka chocolate
factory?
The
Willy Wonka chocolate factory. He recreated the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. He recreated the Squid Games. That costs a lot of money to do that. And, the winner wins a prize. They can win money or whatever he's given them. So he always gives something away, and it's always luxury. So he's always changing someone's life. But like I said, for some reason, that's like a cancelable offense now, where you're doing that and all of a sudden people are mad about it. Like, what? Like, why are you mad?
That makes no sense to me.
He's just like, why?
He's just doing the same stuff he always been doing.
People complain about anything. I would say that's specific. You do something good for people, they're gonna complain. You don't do nothing for people, people gonna complain.
They're gonna complain if he didn't do it. I mean, I could understand if his content, let's say his content was something he's never done that throughout his career, and then randomly he does it, or he says something off the wall and all of a sudden he's doing it. I could say, okay, that's a little tacky because you seem disingenuous doing that. But he's always done that throughout his career. And then, like I said, you can look up his channel. You see it all the time. He's been doing that. But a lot of people say it's some like demonic about his smile, crazy stuff like that. Like his smile is demonic. Like, what are y'all talking about? This stuff be on Twitter too. I'm like, dude, Twitter got to be like the boredest app on the planet for that. Like, come on, man. Like,
be a lot of reaching going on.
Right. Like, come on. He's helping people. And, if you don't rock with it, that's fine. That's fine if you don't rock with it, but don't like criticize him for helping people, because if he didn't, you will still criticize him. I mean, like I said, I'm not like someone who just watches everything he does, but to my knowledge, there hasn't been too much negativity surrounding the Mr. Beast brand. You know what I mean? Like it's not too much where the people he's helped came out and said, "Oh, I didn't really get this money," or "Oh, I really didn't get this car." You know what I mean? To my knowledge. So that's the only reason why I say it might be a genuine. He might be a genuine person, but you know, I mean,
I mean, it
I'll
don't.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
You know, realist me. Whether he genuine or not, if he is legitimately helping people, it don't matter what his for me. It don't matter what his objectives are. If what he's doing is not hurting anyone, if it's not hurting the people, you know, that's doing it, if the people that's receiving his, you know, his charitable, you know, works or his, you know, philanthropy, like, you know, benefits or whatever, if it's not hurting them, you know, I don't get it. I truly don't. If he helping people, so what? What's the
Like
other thing you're gonna do? Just ignore and not do it. So you want him to not do it then, so he can you spend that money doing something. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't either, cause like you said, he not hurting nobody. Like
Just don't.
Yeah,
This life too difficult. We got too much stress. There's too much stuff going on. People got too many issues to be worrying about silly ass shit. But
yeah. I
right.
mean,
you
like I
know,
said, he cured 1,000 people of their blindness. He put some shoes in some poor African children's feet. You know, like I say, he tipped a waitress. He's does that. So it's like, why are we mad? Like there you shouldn't be mad. Like you said, Smitty, if it's not harming the people, then he's just giving back to the community and he wants to help the community, then let him do what he do. I mean, that's something he wants to do. Don't get mad and say, let's cancel this dude. Like, what? Why?
That's extreme as fuck.
That's what the Twitter be bored sometimes. It's just like, man,
sometimes
I
people just
think I'm bored today. Who I need to cancel?
oh man, yo, good segue. Look, we about to get into this whole Twitter, oh man, Facebook slash Meta slash
IG shit.
Instagram verification shit. Yo, before we get into any of the details, I'm gonna say I believe this may be the best marketing ploy scheme situation I have ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen nothing like this. So they create something, tell y'all need it, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to feel important and feel special. And then they say they're gonna take said thing away that was given away for free previously. And then now they're gonna charge y'all for it. But not only are they gonna charge y'all, the people who got them for it, they're gonna open it up for everyone to be able to pay same said price to receive same said verification. You know, I don't know why I'm using quotes because that's literally what it's called. But so let me tell y'all, if y'all have not heard about this, if y'all not hip to what it is, y'all know what blue checks are. The people, you know, most of the if y'all listening to a podcast, y'all know what Twitter is for the most part, and y'all know what Instagram is and Facebook is. So you know what a blue check mark is, what that verification means. That it basically is telling you that this person or this entity is who they are, makes it genuine. Now with Twitter doing this first, and you know with Elon buying Twitter and him basically he doing this to get his money back. Smart. Um, no surprise there. In the sense of he was gonna try to get his money back. So, but the fact that y'all fools did it, I couldn't believe these numbers. Let me not say I couldn't believe it. It was just they was a little more stark than I thought they would be. So this verification costs $15 a month. Okay. And it's a monthly reoccurring, cost. They said in the first day that Instagram offered the verification, the actual, meta or whatever,
Bread.
said they sold 44 million verifications. 44 million. All right. But mind you, this is $15 a month. So with 15 to check, that's 660, roughly 666 million. 666 million dollars. My bad. Ooh,
That's
whoa. $666 million was made in one day. because people want to pay for check marks, whether that's businesses that pay for it, whether that's celebrities that's continuing to pay for it, um, government officials, whatever, whoever it is. But the most of them people, 44 million. So now
That's
everybody got
much.
blue check. Everybody got blue check because everybody want to feel special. You know what I'm saying?
But the blue check at that point, it ain't gonna really. I mean, it's just for verification that you're a real. Um,
You are who you say you are.
yeah, you're pretty much who you say you are, but at the same time, it's like it's just gonna lose its luster because everybody's gonna have one now. So it's just like you're gonna see everybody with blue check marks. You're gonna see somebody like, let's say they have 20 followers, they got blue check mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's gonna be some.
44 million people.
It's gonna people getting so scammed so hard behind that shit. Like they're legit scammers. Are like, oh, this might look like, oh, he's legit. It's the blue check.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
about them
another thing.
scammers. The scammers is the people who selling it. What you mean? That's the scam.
I'm talking about the lower tier scammers.
And yeah, the lower one. I'm talking about the higher up. So he's doing it right in everybody's face. That's what's making this crazy. I normally I applaud, crude and brash, like kind of business decisions and stuff. But this is yikes,
Fucked
man.
up.
Yikes.
Hey man, they gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta make their money somehow. So,
But it's,
hey, he knows everybody wants that blue check mark.
but it's funny though. You about to pay a subscription for a check mark.
It's more than a check mark. They try to blow that shit up. Look, let me see. It say, okay, let me get into it. It says, what is Meta Verified? So this is from Hootsuite. This is from blog site Hootsuite. Okay, so look, it says Meta Verify is a subscription bundle for creators on Instagram and Facebook. It includes account verification, including the blue check badge, account impersonation protection, exclusive stickers, expanded reach, and access to human support agents. So you get customer support, some digital stickers. If more people gonna see your stuff, and can't nobody fake and be you, and you get the badge. Meta Verified subscription costs $15 a month, $14.99 when you sign up on iOS and Android, or you can pay $11.99 a month by signing up through the web. The web option is only available for Facebook. For now, Meta Verified is only available to individuals, not brands. So that was, man, I thought, so that number that we seeing now, that was just people. Those are just people, regular ass people. Everybody regular people, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about just running a mill in the sense of not being professional like creators, or in that sense. Man. It says, by contrast, the original verified badges on Instagram and Facebook were and still are specifically available to public figures, celebrities, and brands. These types of accounts can still apply for the original style of verification if they are notable. For example, they appear in news stories or are household names. What does that mean? So it's a different one?
So they got tiers?
No, it's like, fake motherfucker badges and then real motherfucker badge. Okay.
They got celebrity blue checks, and then so why do they call it blue check? Just call it red check or something.
So why these dorks paying for it if theirs ain't even about to even be the same as the celebrities anyway?
I don't get that.
Man, they playing these
because if you have the blue check, you gotta think about it. If you have the blue check, you might be able to hit a celebrity up or something, or that's their thought process, or they may be thinking like, well, I got a blue check, I'm verified, so I can do what I want.
That check gonna get niggas that much power. I don't.
Not the blue check that 44 million people got. Maybe the blue check that a couple million people might have had before.
Right.
It's gonna have a blue check star on it for celebrities and content creators.
Okay, here we go. Let me one more little piece of information. It says, however, the original style of verification badge, which is free, does not include the extra benefits included with Meta Verified bundle. The individual who has the original style of verification as a notable profile can apply to Meta Verify to access the other components of the subscription. Right. So even the people with the blue, so they look like they nerfed they nerfed the original checks, right? Created little fake faux checks, and then told the people with the original checks, y'all can pay a couple more dollars to get the reach that y'all used to have. Man, damn. It's you know how many people just not celebrities just not gonna pay that shit because they don't fuck with Elon. They're gonna be like, dude, you gotta getting over. It's something we already have for Elon. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is copying off Twitter because they would be foolish to not copy. But because it's too much money, as we said, look at the amounts. One day to regular people, they made $660 million in revenue. This is a monthly thing. Let's say these people keep it for. I don't know what the. Let me go back. Does it say how long in terms of month to month? I'm trying to see.
I don't care what it is. I no.
They say when Meta Verify launched in late February, it's available only in Australia and New Zealand. Hopefully quickly to other countries, and it looks like things are going according to plan. Less than a month later, on March 17th, Messari announced on his Instagram channel that Meta Verified is available in the US. Wow. Wow. Shh. It's all didn't change just like that. I guess that's how it goes. Stuff was the same. Stuff was, you know what I'm saying? It's been the same for what, 12, 13, 14 years? How long has Instagram been around?
How long what been around?
I think
Twitter got around what, 2009, 2000.
I think IG been around since 2012.
Oh, gee, it was 2012 or something like that.
I'm not sure.
It was something like that. 2011, 2012. Yeah, it was something like that. Let's see. Twitter started 2006. Twitter been around 2006.
Damn.
Instagram, I said 2009, so I was off. Instagram start date 2010, October 6th. Oh.
The gram.
TikTok, September 2016.
Dude, TikTok, man.
WhatsApp, January 2009. Discord, May 13th. That's my wife's birthday. And 2015, yep, May 13th, 2015. Instagram, August 9th. Oh, my bad, excuse me. Facebook Messenger, August 9th, 2011. Tinder, September 12th, 2012. Wow. Yep. There you go.
That's
Interesting. All right, y'all got anything else y'all want to throw in on top of this? Oh yeah, besides check out our YouTube page. We got some reactions, we got some videos up on that. Make sure you hit that up. Should have said that first. Slacking. Got it, y'all cool? Y'all got everything off y'all chest?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Yep. I had to say what I had to say.
Yeah. I think we didn't got there. All right. Citizens of the village and in the real, we'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.